Hello, hello. Yeah, is it audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Speaker. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. Hello.
Okay, yeah, cool. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I think some delivery has come. I'll be right back. Yeah, guys, I am back. How are you guys?
Fine, sir.
Chalo, I hope you guys had a good weekend, good Christmas. Mine was also good.
Sir, at the end of the day, we have some exam, right? So that's not good, sir.
Yeah, yesterday you guys had exam, no? So it is good, no, giving exam on the weekend so that you study and your weekend is good. Chalo, shall we start? Very less people, only 14 participants till now. Okay, let me start with something extra than what I have planned for today. Okay, so yeah, I believe that you guys have like little bit know about list and all. So there are two methods. One is split, and these both methods, there is one more which is join. Both of these works for string in Python. Yeah, I believe you guys must know, but even if you know or doesn't know, I'll just tell you guys what these function can do and what are these. Just the extra than what I have planned for today. कहाँ जा रहा है भाई? Okay. So yeah, let us first talk about what is a join function. So basically, join function, what it does is it's a string. Like these both of the method works for string object. So let's suppose you guys have some string. So first let me tell you about the split operation. So let's suppose you have some string hello world. Okay, and you do s dot split. What it will return, and let's suppose in the end we say we store this in some other variable, which is let's say output, and we say print out. This should be out. Okay. ठीक है. So what it will give? Any idea? Any guess? What will be the output?
I think space will be removed.
So basically it returns the output as a list which has string and there will be two elements. One is hello and the other one is world. Okay, so always remember this will return the output as list. This was a string earlier. Now we have converted it to a list. And list you guys have studied, and we can do like other operations on list, whatever we want. Okay. This makes sense. And similarly, there is another method that is called join. What it does. So other people who have just joined, I am just teaching like these two are really important methods which are used very frequently in Python in any of the code, like you guys have already started on lead code or HackerRank or anything. So these are like really good to go, like always good to go methods, and really useful for you people. So yeah, one is split, which basically takes the string as input. So this S is the input here. Okay. And what it does, that the method, it works on string, and so it basically split between whatever the separator is given. If so, okay, I'll tell you what is a separator. If nothing is given in the input of this method, that means that is a white space. Like the space is the by default separator, and it will separate and it will return output as a list. So list will be the output. So output form is a list. Always remember that. Okay, so there are two elements in the list, and you guys know how the list works. This will be a 0th index, this will be the 1 index, right? Yeah. So if we say, okay, someone tell me what will be the output of this. Let's say if I do this, what it will print?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, correct. Very good. Yeah. So this will return hello. This will print hello. Okay. So now I was telling about the join method. So how join works? Okay. I'm new to the pad, the writing pad, but yeah, basically it will, at least you guys are making any, I'm making any sense with writing. Earlier it was very bad. Okay. So yeah, now the method join. Okay, so join basically what it takes. यार mute कर लो. Who is mic is not off. Mujib Ansari. Okay, I muted for now. Yeah, so join, what it does is it this also works on string only, and this basically join the list. Let's suppose we have hello world, and I will again say this is there with the out variable. Okay, and if somebody wants again the same string as output, this hello world, what we need to do, we will say join on a space. This is a space here. Okay, dot, I would say join, and I will give output as the input as the list. So what basically this will give us same string hello world. Okay, make sense? This is a string here now.
Sir, can you please repeat once again? Join.
Yeah, so join, this is kind of syntax of join. So this is, or both of these methods work for string object. String object means if you say something string dot join, then only your Python compiler will run. If you say out, that is basically a list, and if you say out dot join, then your Python will give error that join does not exist on list kind of object. It only works, so this is a wrong code, it only works for string object. Okay, so that's why we need to give string dot join, and input it takes as a list. Input is a list. So this is basically the syntax which needs to, like, you guys need to remember. And this is a separator. So I will tell you separator. Maybe we'll take 10-15 minutes more to understand both of these very well. We'll take more example to this. Okay. So let me give you a couple of example also, guys. Yeah. ये रिमूव करते हैं. Okay. Yep. So, okay, let's suppose we have a string s equals to, let's say I say my name is Anand. Okay. Now if I do s dot split without an input, and if I say print this, what will be the output?
My name is Anand. Everything will be separated. So
Let's convert into a list.
And it will be converted to list. My name is Anand.
Yeah. So all of this will be list, and list will also contain these many elements. Okay. Okay. So this was simple. Let me tell you another one. Let's suppose I give my comma name is comma Anand. Okay. Now what do you, okay, let me, so now if we need to split with the same output, what we will do, what we need to do. So there is something called this, I will tell you, and then I'll give you one more example so that you guys can tell that. So what we need to do, this split method takes input, okay, and this input is called separator. And if we provide comma here in the separator, now if I say print this, okay, if I say print this, the output would be same. It will the separator is comma here, okay, so it will same output only. This output will come, which is basically nothing but, so my will be separate, then there is a comma, then this will end, then there will be new element, which is the name is, okay, not same output, this is a same element, and then Anand is a third element. Okay, right? Understood, guys? Any question or anything till here?
The join is a opposite of split, right?
Sir, can you
We'll come
repeat?
to one more, one or two example of join also. Up to now, everybody clear?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. No,
एक,
sir.
okay.
Once, can you
What is
repeat?
the problem? Yeah. You have
Sir,
any question, or should I repeat?
repeat.
So what basically this split operation, split method takes an argument or an input, which is the separator. Okay. This
Okay.
argument, whatever you give here, this is a separator. Separator basically means ki on what basis we need to separate our overall string. So this basis we are providing is the comma. Okay. So this will separate based on comma. So comma means ki up to this comma, this will be one object, one element of the list.
Yes.
Okay, and then from starting to this next comma, this will be second element, and this will be the third element.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay, sir. Got it.
So this will be output. Now कोई मेरे को ये बताओ, okay, chat में लिखो, let's suppose this variable is stored in out, okay, and I need to calculate the length of this out. How to do this? You can like tell also directly, no issues in chat. यहीं पे बता दो. Unmute yourself and tell me what to do.
Len of out
Yes.
Okay, who is this?
Asif.
Asif. Asif, tell me what will be the value of this?
So after my there is a space also, no?
Yeah, there is
Three.
space also, so you can include wherever the comma is there before space or after space. Like space also would be there if it is here. I mean, I didn't do it very properly, but you can mention if the space was here, so you can consider space here. Okay, so basically we are splitting on comma only, so space and all will remain whatever it is. Okay.
2 name का हो गया 3 4 6
हाँ, तो आसिफ यहाँ पे तुम गलत जा रहे हो, but other people said it 3, which is very perfect. So the element of this list are basically 3 only. ठीक है, ये एक एलिमेंट है, ये दूसरा एलिमेंट है, and this is the third element.
अच्छा
The
हाँ
output would be 3. ठीक है. So don't get confused between overall string and list object. ठीक है, हो गया. Now let us take another example of split only. So join is basically similar. I'll tell you one more example of join, but let's take, to make it very clear, let's take another example of split only. Let's suppose I have a string, I say bat, rat, cat, hat. Okay, this is my string. Now if I do s dot split and if I say t, what will be the output? Like print and all, you can assume. I'm not writing print and all. What will be the output?
So it is separate T sir. BA T separately and RAT separately. T will be separated from other two words.
Okay, 1 second. ये chat कहाँ से हटेगा? Okay, so somebody said, so basically first tell me this will be a list or something. Your answer should be very perfect, that it will be a list of these elements. What was the element you told? BAT. RAT. Oh, this is what you told, right? Whoever was. ये होगा? Is it correct, guys?
Also, I mean T will be separated from other two words.
T will be separate. So basically means BA then T. ऐसा? Okay, I'll tell you both of these are wrong. So थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ guys. This is a separator. T is a
Sir,
separator.
only T will separate.
T will separate means?
T comma T comma T comma T.
No. Separator means, okay, I will tell you. Again, एक बार फिर से ध्यान से सुनो. Separator means from starting to separator, whatever is there will be one element of the list. Okay. So this will be BA. Then the separator came. Then starting from next up to next separator is T. So the next element would be RA.
That's what I said. Sir.
Okay, you were not clear in if you said this thing, but ठीक है, I take it. CA and then HA. So this will be output. Okay, understood? Any issue? Anything? कोई question? हाँ, yeah. You are
सर
right. I think Vijay. Hello.
रेपो पे रन किया है और वो लास्ट में एक एम्प्टी स्पेस भी दे रहा है.
Okay, run भी किया है. Very good. Okay, let us run. I will tell you why it is giving empty space. So first let me tell you and then we will run also. So because T is at the end, right? If you give something here also, let's suppose you gave AR, then the last element would be AR. Try it in your console, or I'll also show you. If you are doing it simultaneously, that is really good, guys. Okay. Screen फिर से share करना पड़ेगा, I think. New share. How to share multiple? Okay. Do you guys see my this screen also?
Yes.
Let me create folder with the week 6 day 1. Let us take the example. We will learn split.py. So what I said was the string was rat, bat, hat, cat. ठीक है? Make sense? And if I say print, yes.
Sir,
Zoom it, sir. Zoom clearly visible, sir. Zoom.
Okay, got it. अभी दिख रहा है?
Okay, sir.
हाँ, visible?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay. S dot split on based on I said T. T should be a character. ठीक है, and इसको सेव करते हैं, and then if I say Python split, okay, ये कोई फाइल नहीं है, क्यों नहीं है भाई? Python split. So as what I think Vijay said it, that there is a space at the end. You guys see the output also in the bottom of the window?
Yeah.
ठीक है, T is gone because that was a separator, and you are getting a list of all these elements, and there is a space also at the end because there is no other element after T. If we say A, R or any other input, then let's run now. See, this is now there instead of space, instead of blank element. This is basically an empty element. Okay, make sense? Abhi, any doubt?
Can you repeat it? How did we get AR there?
No, I put it there. No, after T, there is another AR. So what basically split does is from starting up to the separator, whatever element is there, it will create a new element in the list. Okay. Similarly, after this T, it will be BA. Then because the separator has become has arrived, so we'll like up to this only we'll do. And then starting from this, again this one, then this, and then AR, because after that the string has been reached to end of the string. So yeah, this will be AR at the end.
What if we don't want to show the last string?
Which last string?
No, in terminal.
You don't want to show what? AR or what?
No, the space. Yeah.
Say
this-
empty space.
Yeah.
This is not space. This is a blank one. So if you don't want to show, you remove this T also from the end. Now it will not show. Now if you run it, it won't show. It is removed now.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, you need to tell me. Let's suppose who is there. Somebody is saying explain again. Okay, I'll explain again in simple words. Basically, split operation works on string. Let me know when you guys can see the whiteboard. Okay, abhi dikh raha hai whiteboard? Because somebody asked to explain again. Abhi simple words mein I'll explain and it will be summary for other people. So basically we are talking about two methods. One is split and the other one I will teach, which is join. So what split method does is it works only on string object, and if you say string dot split, so whatever separator you provide here, it creates a list output with that split, that separator. So basically by default there is a space as the default separator for the split method, and if you don't give anything in this input, that means it will convert this string into a list where each of this will be the like the element of this list. Okay, make sense? Who was that? Let me check again. DP Dinesh. Dinesh, is that clear? एक एग्जांपल से समझते हैं दिनेश.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so example is this. Let's suppose we have this string and we are taking separator as T. Okay, so let me give you separator as AT. So what will happen? Everybody tell me first and then I will explain to you and Dinesh also.
RB.
But
Let's
the
see.
code is-
Correct? Any other person?
Sir, R, B, H, then C.
Or blank last, I think.
Yes, very good job hai. Yeah, it completely makes sense. So Dinesh, and for other people who didn't understand till now, so what will happen? We will the search will start from starting, and until now the separator has reached. Separator is 80. Okay, so 80 is reached means only R is there. So R will be there in the first element of the list. Okay, Dinesh, does it make sense, or I'll
Yes.
show you in the board also?
No, I got it, sir.
I got it, no? So
Yes.
80 is a separator, so you can kind of remove 80 from all the string, or jo bhi bach gaya, put it those into a different element of the list. So R, B, then H, and then C. And because there is nothing after that, so there will be a blank space also, like blank, not any space, blank element also, empty element. So if you run it, so it is R, B, H, C and empty element.
Okay. ओ तो फिर वो CAT के 80 निकाल देंगे तो वो ब्लैंक एलिमेंट में चला जाएगा ना?
हाँ, correct. CAT का 80 निकाल देंगे, और let's suppose you put something other than this also, then that will be your next thing. ये 80 चला जाए, like whatever the blank will go.
Okay.
Because this 80 was at the end, then it will go. And if you put another 80, then there will be 2 blank. I'm not sure. Even I'll run it, but let's see. Yeah. So see, there are 2 blank because 80 फिर से आ गया ना, so there is nothing in between. So it will create an element of the list, but there will be nothing inside that element.
Okay.
So the split argument can be either a character or a string, right?
Yes, basically character or a string, and it has to be single only. If you want to do, let's suppose you want to split based on 2 things, one is comma and one is tab, or let's suppose some element, that you can't do. That is not allowed. That is not in the syntax of split.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so in the argument, in the function split, let's say if we give B a character B as the argument, then there will be only 2 elements, right? In the list.
Yeah, very good. Anybody want to try? What will be the output of this? Anyone? What would be the output?
Sir, RAT, then A will
हाँ,
be
बाकी का जो बचा हुआ है वो सारा correct.
Yeah, उसके बाद बाकी सारा.
Except the B, yes, very good. So yeah, you are correct here. So what will be the output of join for this one? If I say, now let us understand the join in the code itself. So let's suppose this is a list. Okay, यहीं से copy किया है मैंने. And if I say, so how to combine it? Join is basically means joining all the elements of the list. ठीक है? If I want to join, so first of all, both these operations run on string only. So this is an empty string or whatever kind of string. So both these works on string only. So if I do string and this, I need to provide the list as the input. If I do empty here, then what will be the output? Anyone? यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है. This is empty. This string is empty. So now this is a kind of, earlier we used to provide the separator. Now this is a joiner. Okay, or combiner, whatever you call it. This is a joiner.
RBHC.
Yes.
सब जुड़ जाएगा.
Yes.
So all those
correct.
characters will be in that quotation.
Yeah. All the characters
will be in the quotation.
From the list will be there in the string. So this
and
is
there will be a space at the end.
No, this is not a space. This is a blank thing. So that won't be anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Join anything before R or B, we have to write in the empty string. We have to write something to join before that, sir.
You're not clear. So if you see this, there is nothing after this. And even if you say, let's suppose I print len and of what? Length of, let's suppose this I give in some str. Okay. And if I do length of str, abhi this should not give 5 because according to me, this should not be included. It should give only 4. Making sense, guys? ठीक है, तो 4 आ रहा है. ठीक है ना?
I mean, what is the purpose of that blank one? Why do we give that? What
No,
difference does it
I
make?
just copied because from whatever output is there from this one, no, I just copied it from here. We should not give it if you don't want.
No, I mean, what difference does it make to the list? And
It
when we
doesn't
run
make any difference. If you do a join operation, it doesn't make any difference. And if you do a number of elements in the list, then it makes sense.
Okay.
Then it will be 5. Okay, let me do now. So if I do
Length list.
print, yeah, length of list, then it should give me 5. But since we did a join, then it doesn't make any sense. Now this is 5. The earlier one is 4, this print is 4, and this is 5. Okay. Yeah, so now let me tell you another one thing. Let's suppose now here I give comma, then what will be the output? This is what I wanted to tell you. Now if I say print str, what will be the output?
R, comma, B, comma, H,
B,
comma,
H.
C.
ठीक है. Now okay, makes sense to everyone. Okay, so I think now we are clear, guys. This makes complete sense. Everybody is agreeing with this will be R, comma, B, comma, H, comma, C. Let me run it so that you guys, and comma at the end because of this. ठीक है? And if I say, let's suppose again 80 is where we started basically, then what will be the output?
That, I think.
है ना, जो अपना input था starting में वो आ जाएगा. Okay, so this is actually kind of extra class.
Sir, what I mean, if we need to join before something, 80 at before, sir, what we have to write, sir?
Okay, there are many other things. You can concatenate to string also. You can read all those things. That is a different one. This is converting from list to string is what we understood today. अगर आपको normally करना है, let's suppose you have one string which is 80 and one string, the other one which we just now इसका variable change कर देते हैं और let me remove this because you guys already understood this. Let's suppose this is 1 and this is 2 and this is something else. Okay, let's suppose this is we started from this thing. If you want to join this, then you simply say str1 plus str2. If you do this also, then it works because both are string. So this is how the string concatenation work. ठीक है, ये सब अलग है, ये तुम जैसे जैसे प्रॉब्लम करोगे you will understand. Let me try it. ठीक है, ये दोनों जुड़ गए. तो 80 how to add it in the front is this is how we can add it. Any string you can concatenate by just doing a plus. Okay, chalo. Yeah, so now coming.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, what's the time complexity of these two methods and how they work in the background?
Okay, this is a very good question. But in general, what I can say is the time complexity would be the length of the list, whatever we either it will be the input for the split operation, sorry, output for the split and input for the join. So it will depend on input of that.
Okay.
Okay, so kind of linear you can consider order of n based on the whatever length of string or length of list we have. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can't include integers in this, right?
No. This is only works on string.
Okay.
Any other question, guys? Like I'll start the next topic then. Okay. Yeah, I think it was clear. So yeah, now let's move to. Chalo, before so the today's topic is, guys, matrix. But before going to matrix, let me just okay, the pen is not selected. Okay, so list you guys have studied. So basically, what is a list? List is what? Anybody? Anyone, any definition, guys?
Group of data.
Collection of different data types.
Very good. Yeah. And what is array?
Collection of homogeneous data types.
Yeah. So very good. And so basically, collection of different data types means ki the data type can be anything. The list can contain any type of data, either whether it is a string or integer or an object or anything. It can contain in a single string, but single list. But array contains only single type of data. It's a basically collection of homogeneous type of data, which is either you are having in a single array, either you are having single type of, either it's a string type data, or it's an integer type data, or it's an object type data, or whatever any other type of data. List type of data can also be there in the array, but it has to be single type. Okay, now we are like, okay, list is one dimensional collection of data type, basically whatever type, whatever dimension we have. So that is a list. So list, how do we represent? We represent like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are the indexing of the list start from?
0.
0, and it goes up to huh?
4.
N.
N minus 1.
Yeah, n is the length. Okay, n length ka agar hai, so the indexing will go up to n minus 1. So let's suppose in this the length is 5 from 1 to 5, but the indexing will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this goes up to n minus 1. Okay. This was like simple, just a recap of what list and what indexing and list and everything works. Now let us move to matrix. Matrix is nothing but two-dimensional representation or two-dimension collection of data type. Now we will learn what is like, whether it's the same type or a different type and all, but it's basically two-dimensional. Two-dimensional. Okay. So two-dimensional means what? 2D, 1D, 2D. So 1D means basically it's kind of this. This is 1D. It is horizontally only. That is 1D. Or whether even if it is vertical, that we will not like, it's not there in the list and all, but that is also 1D. But like basically list is in this direction. It starts from 0, 1, 2, and then goes up to n minus 1. Okay. Now what will happen in case of matrix? It goes in two directional. Okay. One is in this way and one is in this way. So, and let's suppose we have a matrix. So how to represent that? We can have 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9. So basically this is two dimensional, right? Okay. So sorry,
I thinking it is three-dimensional, right?
okay, it looks like a three-dimensional, but like let me tell you why it is two-dimensional. It is basically two-dimensional only, but how it is, let me tell you. So these each of these called as a row. Okay, and each of these called as a column. Okay. Now so basically this is a grid of rows into columns. So how many rows are there? This is a row. How many rows are there?
3.
1 row, 2 row, and 3 row. So 3 rows are there. And then how many columns are there?
Column also 3.
3 into 3. So basically this is a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay. This is called the order of the matrix. Okay, order of the matrix. And so this 3 by 3 is basically, there are two things only, no, row and column. If let's suppose there is another one, 3 by 3 by 3, then that is a three-dimensional, that is not called a matrix, three-dimensional array. Okay, but we will not teach it. Like I will not teach it. This, I mean, very rare case this you will get any question on more than 2D. Okay, most of the time matrix only is more than enough. Okay, so there are two things, one is row and one is column, and how would be the indexing will similar manner only. This will be the 0 index, this will be 1 index, this will be 2 index. Similarly what we had for the list, this will be 0 column, this will be 1 column, this will be 2 column. Make sense guys?
Yes.
Okay, so before moving ahead, let me make it a little cleaner chart, and we will take an example from this and we will learn something from this. So same manner we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now let me tell like you guys tell me anything in okay chat, nothing is there. Okay, yeah, so you guys need to tell me, let's suppose this name of this matrix is M. Okay, what is the element of M02? M02 is what? You guys tell me.
2, sir.
2.
6.
Is it
Okay.
2?
2, sir.
Okay.
1 and 7.
3, sir.
3, sir.
3, sir.
No, but
3, sir.
okay. So basically this first one means row and the second one means column. Okay. So we need to find 0th row and second column. So row is these three. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. And these are columns 0, 1, 2. So what we need to find out, 0th column, sorry, 0th row, basically this one, and second column, which is this. So what is the output?
1 and 3.
3.
Only 3 guys, not
Only
1 and
3.
3.
Okay.
This is a single element. And so this M02, so this is basically a mathematical way of representing in the matrix, but we are learning only the Python way. So this is how it is represented, M02. ठीक है?
Okay.
The representation समझ आ गया? Now let me ask you another question. So this time I want in a chat. Chat में बताओ what will be the answer of 1, 0. What is the output of this? What is the value at this place? Okay, many people got it right. 4, 4, 4. Okay, Dinesh got it wrong, and other one is Sufia. Okay, let me tell you, others are mostly correct only. So what is the output, guys? Go it slowly. This is a row. This is a column. So this is, we need to find first row, which is this first row. Okay, and 0th column, this one. So okay, so first row is this and 0th column is this. So what is the output?
4.
4. Correct guys? ठीक है, यहाँ तक क्लियर है? Okay. Now एक और चीज करते हैं, which is, let's suppose we have इसको go down, and let's suppose we have this kind of matrix. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Somebody tell me what is the order of this matrix?
2 into 4.
2 into 4.
2 into 4 guys,
3.
because sorry,
1 into 3.
1 into 3. Okay, there is 1 2 into 4. Okay, so basically order is nothing but row by column. How many rows are there? This is row. How many rows are there? 1 and 2. Okay, so 2 rows, and how many columns are there? 1 2 3 4. ठीक है? So the order is 2 by 4. Make sense? So this is the right answer. Now in the same matrix, tell me what is the value of 1 and 3.
7.
3.
Is it 8?
चैट में बताओ, चैट
7.
में, चैट में.
8. Okay.
8 कैसे बता रहे हो guys? The list indexing start from 0. Okay, काफी लोगों का गलत हुआ है ये. So this is a 0th row and this is first row. Column also start from 0 only. Column में 1 से शुरू कैसे कर रहे हो? Column also start from 0. So what is the question? 1, 3. So 1 is this one and 3 is this. So what is the output?
7.
Sorry, 3 is what? Okay, okay, okay. You guys
3
are
is
right.
8, right? Okay.
Yeah, you guys are right, right. My mistake. Yeah, while doing only I figured out. Yeah. 8 is the right answer. Okay. So next. Hello, yeah, tell me.
सर जब ऑर्डर ले रहे हो आप तो वो 0 और 1 लेना पड़ेगा, 0 से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा क्या, कि ऑर्डर पे 0 से स्टार्ट नहीं करना पड़ेगा?
Order means which order?
एंड जो आप जैसे बता रहे हो इसमें आपने 0 और
This
1.
2 into 4 order you want, huh?
Yes, this one.
Yeah. This is from the whatever the number of rows are there and the number of columns are there.
Okay, so it won't start with 1, right?
It won't start from 0. It
Okay.
will start from 1.
1, right.
I mean, उसमें confuse मत हो. Indexing is different. That is the representation of the elements. But order is basically the total number of rows and total number of columns.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. अगर कोई 2 into 4 matrix बोलता है तो everything you should the picture जो दिमाग में बननी चाहिए, that is this kind of frame. Okay. Now let me ask you this one, maybe the last one. What would be the output of 2 into 1? Okay. ये बता दो.
Error.
None.
We will get, right?
Will be error.
Error. Okay. Correct, guys. Correct. Now I think it is clear. ठीक है. Let me check what is the next concept if you have, or I can give you one MCQ. Okay, there is another very good concept before going to any MCQ. Okay, let me again draw one matrix. And let's take the similar example. 1 2 3 से शुरू करते हैं. 1 2 3. Okay. These are row and column, we have understood. Okay. So we can also write C0, C1, C2, R0, R1, R2. But in this one, the next what I wanted to tell you is that, so there is something called as diagonal. Okay. Okay. So there is something called as, since because this is starting from left. Okay. Starting from left and going to right, this is called as left diagonal. Okay. What is the elements of left diagonal in our case?
159.
159, sir.
159. Okay. And so the definition of left diagonal is it should always start from top left. ठीक है. Top left के बाद में, like we'll go one right and one down, one right, one down, whatever element comes, that will be the left diagonal. ठीक है. And there is another name of the left diagonal, that is principal diagonal. Principal. Okay. That is also called as principal diagonal. ठीक है. It will come in the question and all. I will we'll discuss that also. And what is the other thing? There is something called as, obviously left है तो right तो होगा ही. Something called as right diagonal also. What is that? Right diagonal is starting from
Right. Top right.
top right. This is really important, guys. Don't forget this. Top right or top left. एक example लेंगे. and then I'll ask you question on that. ये वाला आएगा अभी तो. It's very simple, at least in the any kind of matrix which has equal number of rows and column, it is very easy to get it. ठीक है, तो ये वाला आएगा like 7 5 3 are the elements, and that is also called as anti-diagonal. These are just the names, that doesn't matter much. ठीक है, लेकिन concept समझना जरूरी है. Okay. Now let me give you another example. इसको थोड़ा और समझाने के लिए. Everybody with me, right? कोई भी question आए तो पूछना.
So this would be 3D matrix, right?
No, nothing is 3D, man. This is 2D only. Everything is 2D we are learning.
Okay.
Why it is 3D?
There are rows, column, and diagonal.
Okay. No. The dimension is same only. The representation is same. These are just the names. In the same matrix only we are learning. We are not added any dimension.
Okay.
So 3 by 1 is 2D matrix, I think.
3 by 1 is 2D.
And this one is 3D matrix. I think so.
No. It is 2D only, man. Who is this? Why do you think so?
Can you clear the doubt between the 2D and 3D? Give an example or something.
It's 1D also, it will be there. Can I know that?
Chalo, okay. 1D, 2D समझना है. Let me give you another example. So basically, all these names 1D, 2D are related to graphs. ठीक है? Like many people are.
X and Y and Z.
Hello, your voice is not clear.
X-axis, Y-axis,
and Z-axis, sir.
Yes. So if something is so graph like thoda सबको पता है. I know many of people are not from maths background, but it is very simple. Let's suppose take an example in the live, like in your real life also. Let's suppose we have something which is just a single dot or a single line. ठीक है? So for single line, you can draw it on a, like you don't have to cross it in some other place, right? It's a very single line. It starts from one place, it ends at another place. So that is, we are going in single direction. Dimension, you can say kind of single dimension or single direction. Okay, so this is called 1D. If you are going in a direction only, that is 1D. But when you can go in both the directions, so let's suppose this is a line. Okay, basically this is also going in this direction and also going in this direction, right? थोड़ा ऊपर भी जा रहा है, थोड़ा आगे भी जा रहा है. So I'm telling you only very in simple words, guys. These all can be taught in very mathematical words. But basically the meaning of 2D is if you are going in two directions altogether. One is in the x-axis, one is something called as y-axis. But we will not talk about what is x-axis and y. Simply you can learn कि if you are going in two different direction. ठीक है? So इसका एग्जांपल क्या है कि अगर कोई भी ड्राइंग अपन बनाते हैं जनरली, लेट्स सपोज आई एम वेरी बैड एट ड्राइंग एंड ऑल. लेट्स
Sir,
सपोज
can I explain?
हाँ बिल्कुल. Okay. So
Nothing,
basic,
sir.
let me finish it also, guys. So this is 2D. Okay, and basically what is a 3D? Now this is the next question. So 3D basically means कुछ भी object जो अपन life में देखते हैं ना, real life में. So these are there in the 3 dimension. Why it is? So let's suppose we have an example of, let's suppose we have our home. ठीक है? Or why a home, or let's suppose a cube. These are all the things which are there with the 3D objects. Why it is 3D? यहाँ तक पेन नहीं जा रहा. Okay. Why it is 3D, guys? So whoever was that, I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a fair chance to explain, but let me finish it also. I think if I move it like this, yeah. So why it is 3D, or why our home is 3D? So home, what all things are there? Like we can go. So this is kind of the image of any home or anything. ठीक है? So home basically means this goes into this direction, this goes into this direction, but this is there. There is some depth also included in any home, right? Even if you see and अपने घर का ही एक corner देखो, corner you will see 3 lines. any corner, if you see of any home, you will see 3 lines. So those are the 3 directions of that point of time. Okay, these are kind of corners you see in your home. Okay, so there is one direction is this, the another direction is this is another direction. So these are represented as x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, so these are basically horizontal, vertical, and this is depth wise. Okay, so yeah, that's why these are called 3D objects. लेकिन अभी अपन पढ़ रहे हैं everything is in 2D only. Everything is within this plate. Okay, everything is in single plane. That's why. So जो अभी पढ़ रहे थे matrix and all, these are all 2Ds. Yeah. Now anybody wants to explain?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Cube, sir. Let's take the example of cube, sir. When we see the front face of the cube, we'll see only one color, sir. That's called 2D, sir. We'll have a height and length. I mean base length of the cube, sir. When we tilt it to the corner, we'll see 3 colors, sir. So that will be the front face and the top face and the side face, sir. That's called 3D, sir. As you explained in home example.
Yes, yes.
When we are seeing the first face, we'll see only one color, sir. That's called 2D, sir. And when we tilt it, when we see 3 colors, that's called 3D, sir. So that we'll have X, Y, and Z also, sir.
Yes, yes.
Real
You are
time
right.
example.
You are right.
Yes, sir.
You are right and correct, but like little bit confusing because you said one color and then you said 2D. But yeah, it is right example. Cube is a 3D object, and your any slate or anything, even in your TV object, you understand the difference between 3D movie and 2D movie, right? 2D movie, there will be everything only on the single frame. Okay, but 3D you will see objects coming into your eyes and also that's why, because those are also in such a way that you will feel the depth of it. That's why those are in the 3D objects. Okay, without spending more time, so this is basically 2D. Okay, where I was, I'll ask you some questions, guys, on this one that is more important. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, somebody tell me what is the principal diagonal of this matrix?
So we can't have a principal diagonal because it's not a square. Like
yes,
R should be equal to column.
That is a
R
wrong
should be-
answer. Any other try? 1713 is right. Okay, so यहाँ पे let me for others also. What was the definition of principal diagonal? It starts from top left. Okay, so basically we will start from top left and then we'll take this diagonal. Okay, understood, guys? So the main meaning or main definition is top left. And similarly, what is the right diagonal or the
5,
anti
9,
diagonal?
13.
5, 9, 13. 5, 9, 13. ठीक है? Everybody agree with me?
Yes.
5, 9, 13. दिव्यांश correct? ठीक है, अभी क्या करते हैं? Let us take little bit of more programming kind of example, programming manner. Okay, so what basically will happen? थोड़ा programming way में समझते हैं. Theoretically हो गया. So if you see in the left diagonal, guys, so what is the index of this one?
0 and 0.
0 and 0.
0,
0, 0. What is the index of this one?
1, 1.
and
1,
And what is the index of this one?
2,
2, 2.
2, 2.
ठीक है. So do you guys see any pattern here?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Both are same. Are the same
Both are
position.
same. ठीक है. M. So whatever it is, if I say, if I need to print, so थोड़ा programming समझते हैं अभी. If I need to print the diagonal element of any array, any 2D array, any matrix, then what I will do for I in, let's suppose we have number of rows are 3, so I'll say 3 in this case. And if I say what I'll need to print here,
JJK.
no, JJKK kuch nahi hai, only II if I do. So once I will run for 0, so this MII will be 0, 0. Then I value will be 1. This will be M11. And then it will be 2, 2. So it will be 2, 2. Make sense, guys?
Yes.
So this is basically the program to run, print the principal diagonal of any matrix. So this is length of the rows. We will learn how to calculate length of rows also. Program में कैसे लिखेंगे? ठीक है?
Sir, is 3, 7, 11 and 3, 9, 15 is also diagonal?
3, 7, 11. No, these are not diagonal. The main definition is top left and top right. So this is your top left. So यहाँ से शुरू होगा. And this is your top right. So बीच वाले जो भी हैं, there won't be any valid diagonal.
Okay.
Like that is not called diagonal.
In general, they are called diagonal, but probably in this
In
concept,
general,
we had one
but yeah, in
concept.
matrix term in Python, that is not called diagonal. Okay. So next thing I'll tell you is, yeah. So, ठीक है, अभी let us take another one small example, same one, 3 by 3 to like make it understand you guys very easy. 1, 2, 3. And 5. Okay. So yeah, for this we have already learned कि left diagonal कैसे print करते हैं. Now somebody tell me what is the right diagonal here? 3, 5, 7. Okay. So what is the indexing of all these value? What is the index of 3?
2, 1,
0, 2.
0, 0, 2, 0.
Okay. 2, 0 or 0, 2?
2, 0.
0, 2.
Why 2, 0?
2.
2, 0 नहीं होगा because the row is 0.
Okay, we take row first.
This is the first row. The row number is 0. Row number is 0, 1, 2. And these are column number. Column comes later. Okay. What is the index of 5?
1, 1.
1, 1.
And for 7?
0,
2,
2.
1.
0, 2,
0, 2, 0.
2, 0, 2, 0.
2, 0. ठीक है. So is there any pattern, guys?
Increasing.
Row is increasing
decreasing.
and columns are decreasing.
Yes, perfect. So अभी इसका भी program लिखते हैं. How we can do that? So we will say because rows are increasing. ठीक है? So first number is increasing. So what we will say? Try anything?
For I in range.
For I in?
For I in range 0, 3.
Okay, 0, 3.
No. I in range n.
Yeah, let's say 0, 3 is nothing but 3 only. ठीक है?
For
And
j
then for j
In range.
in range
3.
3, 1.
I, comma.
3, 1. 3, 0.
3, 0.
I, comma 0. Right?
Just 3, sir.
So range का एक you guys know this method, right? Range.
Yes, sir.
So it will start from 0. It will go up to -1 without including the -1, and it will do -1 to whatever value it has. Make sense? So the value of j in this case will be starting from 2. Then it will do minus to that will be 1, and then again 0, and it will go up to -1 without including -1. So next -1 पे नहीं चलेगा. It will go up to this. So does this make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we will say print M I J. So what this whole program will run? This what it will output of this program?
3, 5, 7.
Right diagonal. I mean
right diagonal, correct. Perfect. Okay, so abhi koi to batao what is the time complexity of this? Let's suppose we have n cross m matrix. What is the time complexity? Chat में बताओ जल्दी.
O n square. Over. O n square. Sir.
Okay. N square order of n into m. Okay, makes sense. Everybody is up to the mark. Very good. N square if n is equal to m. Okay. So basically the time complexity would be this, that we can say if n is equal to m, then we can say it is order of n square. Nahi to it is order of nm or n into m. Okay, but yeah, you guys are up to the mark. No issues in that. Because in this case, I have 3 into 3 grid. Yes, yes.
I didn't get it. Is it n square or nm? So
it is nm, but if n or m is equal, like n is equal to m, then that means it is n square.
okay.
If the rows and columns are different, then it would have been n into m.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have the question like you have written the I is equal to how can you show the code? Left diagonal.
Which code?
Yes, this one.
Huh.
How it works? Can I know that? I is m of I of
Okay, so what will be the I value starting from?
0.
0. So what will print m 0 0, which is what? 1.
Okay, it will print m. Okay, when I was go to next also it will print second one only.
No, let's go one by one. No, if it is I, it will print 0 0. Now
Yes,
I value
correct.
will increase, that will be 1. Then what it will print? 1 1. So 1 1 is this. So it will print 1, then 5, and then finally I value will be 2. What is 2 2? That is 9. So it is left diagonal.
Okay.
और इसका time complexity क्या है guys? What is the time complexity?
n.
Order of n, yes. Any question? Somebody was asking something.
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, sir, can you VS Code में दिखा सकते हैं कैसे करते हैं?
VS Code पे भी आएंगे guys. VS Code पे भी आते हैं. We'll take it slowly. I want everybody to understand everything. Okay. Let me check what is next from my side.
Sir, can you write this code without using nested loop?
We can, without using, in this case, you want to print right diagonal.
Yes, sir. So it will reduce the time complexity.
No, this case is not possible. So I'll tell you the fundas also of time complexity, where you can reduce and where you should not think much about reducing time complexity. If it is 1D array, okay, the least you can go up to is log n. Like these are just the tips and tricks, guys. This is not like I will not explain all of this. So these are just the tips and trick for interviews and all. Okay, I mean I can take another interview session also separately, but these are just the tips and tricks. So क्या होता है कि when there is any 1D array, okay, so let's suppose you can go up to order of n. If you can give that much answer also, that is good enough. But best case you can go up to log n. If the array is sorted or those kind of things are there, then you can go up to log n also. But if there is a matrix or 2D array considered, then if order of n square only, I think would be the best case solution for any algorithm. Most of the time, I am not saying these are true all over the time. You can find some, if let's suppose your matrix itself is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you can find some pattern and you can give the answer in order of n time also, those are possible things. But in general, I am telling you, if the matrix is anything, there is no constraint or anything, then order of n square would be your, like, because many time you need to print itself the matrix, right? Even if you print, it will take order of n square. ठीक है?
Okay.
Yeah, these are just the tips and tricks. Okay, चलो एक सिंपल सा प्रोग्राम, ओके प्रोग्राम ही रन करते हैं, छोड़ो. Let's go up to VS Code. Okay, let me tell you another concept before going to VS Code because it will need it. So what is a matrix, guys? First of all, let me tell you what is a matrix in terms of coding. Matrix is nothing but we have this 1 2 3 as row. Okay, this is a row 1 2 3. Okay, and we have another row which is 4 5 6, and we have another row as 7 8 9. So programming may we need to write matrix in this form. Okay, make sense, guys? So in other words, what I can say is matrix is nothing but it is a list of different lists. ये भी एक लिस्ट है, ये भी एक लिस्ट है, ये भी एक लिस्ट है, और ये itself this is a bigger list. So matrix is nothing but a list of lists of, यहाँ पे एक condition है, of same size. ठीक है, तो ये सेम साइज होना जरूरी है. इट ऑल, इफ फर्स्ट वन इज 3 size of 3, then all of them it will follow with size of 3 only. Make sense with the definition? मैट्रिक्स की ये थोड़ा प्रोग्रामिंग वाली डेफिनेशन है. तो नाउ वी कैन गो टू VS Code.
But if it is not same size, so what happens?
Then it is not called matrix. It is a list of lists only. Only list of lists. You can work with it. Even the indexing and everything will work. 0 2 0 1 you can get the values, but it is not called matrix at least. ठीक है? That is not the definition of matrix.
Okay.
So the length of M would be the number of rows, right?
चलो वो भी करते हैं. चलो, good point. Let us get that. Yeah, what is this, guys? Length of M. Length of this matrix.
3.
This list is 3 no 3 तो, लेकिन अभी रो भी 3 है, कॉलम भी 3 है. But what is this? These three things are columns or rows? Rows.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So what we got to know is if we do length of M, even if M is like, even if N and M are not equal, if it is, let's suppose 2 into 3 or some other also, then also if you do length of M, then it will give number of rows. ठीक है. And how to calculate number of column? अब कोई बताओ मुझे.
Number of elements in that particular list.
Which
Single
particular list?
Like any list in the elements of M.
Yes, you are right. So if I do this, then what it will give me?
1.
3. 1 2 3 has 3.
ठीक है. अभी okay, for other people I will explain you. Somebody is asking MCQ दूंगा, guys. I'll give you once you guys know it a little bit better. ठीक है. So what is M of 0 basically? M is a list. M is a list, guys. M itself is a list. यहाँ से शुरू होके यहाँ तक है, and it has 3 elements. इन सबको अलग अलग तरीके से देखो. ठीक है. So these are 3 elements and M is a list. So what is the first element of that list? So this whole list itself is the first element. ठीक है. Make sense? So M of 0 here is 1 2 3. And what is the length of that M 1 2 3? That is called as number of columns. Make sense, guys? So number of columns here is how many columns we have. 1 2 3. Even if it goes up to 4 also, let's suppose we have another element, then also that will increase the number of columns only, right? So the length of any list in that one, that is called number of columns for that matrix. ठीक
So
है.
length of M, that is 0 is index, right?
0 is
Yeah.
index for M.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody understood? I need everyone to understand this.
So length of m का होता है उसको रो को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए और लेंथ ऑफ लेंथ ऑफ m ऑफ o तो कॉलम्स को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए
ओ नहीं है, जीरो है वैसे पहले तो, बट या
सॉरी
दैट
जीरो
इज फॉर नंबर
सिंटैक्स
ऑफ
ना
कॉलम्स. यस यस,
और सिंटैक्स होता है ना सर?
हाँ वो सिंटेक्स होता है, दैट इज द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट. जीरो मींस इंडेक्सिंग है, सो दैट इज द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट.
So we can pull the number of columns with different indexes as well, right? Like m of 1, m of 2 as well. So it will be the same.
Yeah, that is one of the MCQ, but yeah, you guessed it correctly. Okay.
So what if there is a single list inside a list? Only one list. Will that be called matrix?
That is also called matrix. So
No, it won't be a matrix, right?
1D
it is a matrix. So it is 1D matrix. Like I am not getting your names, guys. So basically he is meaning by this, and this will be represented as like this. This is a matrix of this one, which has single row but 3 columns. ठीक है? And in this also, if you say length of m, what it will give?
3, sir.
1, guys. Row is 1 only. This will give 3. Abhi let's go to VS Code. Let us forget all this and do some real stuff. We have list, and as I said, let's suppose we have 1 2 3, and then we have 4 5 6, and then we have, ठीक है. अभी थोड़ा इसको अच्छे से दिखाने के लिए what we can also do in VS Code is we can write like this. So it is kind of represented as a matrix. So easy to understand. Abhi if I do print length of what all I have talked about, length of m, and instead of me doing exactly same, let us take another one. थोड़ा समझ आना चाहिए, ठीक है? What would be the length of the output? क्या होगा?
4, sir.
4. Correct. ठीक है. And if I do m यहाँ पे, if I do 0, तो क्या आएगा?
3.
ठीक है, 3 आ रहा है. You guys are getting the output also नीचे? You guys are seeing the output, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. चलो, now ये हो गया. What else we understood? ये length हो गया. Okay, we can, another thing what we can do is, let us, how can we print this whole matrix? If I do for I in range, so what we can do is कि ये जो किया था ना, length of r equals to, instead of printing I will say number of rows in my matrix, whatever the input is, I will say these are the number of rows and number of columns. This is how you can calculate, and from now on you can directly use R and C instead of either calculating it or instead of manually mentioning every time in the loop. ठीक है? What I will say this. Make sense? For j in range column, because j will represent column, and I will simply say print m ij. Make sense, guys? यहाँ पे समझ आ रहा है ना? This is how we can print any matrix. This should run fine. Okay, यहाँ पे print हो रहा है ये सारा value, but what we are missing is, let's suppose I have printed one
print and.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Sir,
equal
comma,
to
you can put an comma at last, and then and equals to semicolons with a space.
Yeah, like those things even you guys also know how to do, right?
Yeah.
No need to go into that much. Okay, let me now थोड़ा MCQ करते हैं, बहुत हो गया theory. ओके, एक और चीज मिस है जो कि अभी करते हैं. लेट्स डू इट नाउ. ओके, कोड में समझते हैं. लेट मी रिमूव दिस. Okay, do you guys know what would be the output of if I say 0 for I in range 3? ये क्या होगा? What is the output of this? If I say print L1, what is the output? चलो ये थोड़ा समझते हैं. This is a new thing for you people, so let me explain you a little bit better and then थोड़ा MCQ करते हैं. Okay, let us paste it here. Visible?
Yes, sir.
चलो, okay. Now what is happening in this case? ये थोड़ा L है list. So we are putting, so this is kind called initialization. कोई भी वेरिएबल में अगर डायरेक्टली इनपुट देते हैं, that is called initialization. Initialization, ठीक है. Don't go to the spelling, I don't know if it is correct. So we are putting 0 value for, and we are running the loop for how many values? 0, 1 and 2. So basically we are running the loop for 3 times and we are saying put 0 for 3 times. So what it will basically do, it will create a list like this. Make sense? So first it will say that give me a 0 value for I equal to 0. Then it will say give me 0 value for I equal to 1. Then it will say give me a 0 value for I equal to 2 also. So that will be the output. That will be like the list value. Make sense, guys? So
Yes,
in
sir.
any program, if you want to take like kind of empty or let's say 0 indexed value list having all the values at 0, this is how you can do it in a short manner. Or you can write for loop or all the values and you can create all those things also you can do, but this is a very simple way. ठीक है? And अभी same way how we can do for matrix, that is little important. Now let us do that. Matrix के लिए कैसे करेंगे? Let's suppose M1, if I say 0 for I in range 3. ठीक है? This we have said. So this is kind of one list, but matrix is nothing but if I say 3 kind of this list, that will give me the matrix. Hana? So what I will say, whatever value this is giving, I will say run this also for I in range, I की जगह j करते हैं, range 3. If I give this also in the list, then this will create actually a matrix of all the values with 0. ठीक है? Understand, guys? This is how we can initialize matrix with all number zeros. The comma and all are not there in the syntax, but yeah, you guys understood the concept. ये किसी को नहीं समझ में आया, you can ask it, right?
I didn't get it.
Okay. So first understand this. So this basically what it is telling me. Okay, थोड़ा program में भी समझते हैं, and then I will explain you again in theory. Yeah, that was the program. Let me remove all of this and थोड़ा नीचे करता हूँ. And let's suppose we have L1 equal to this, and if I say print L1, so what it will give me? It gave me this. ठीक है? अभी now let us understand this. Why it gave 0 0 0. is because, so what we are saying, thoda, okay, let me make it little cleaner. What I said, 0 for I in range 3. So basically what we are saying that give me 0 value for each of these values. I value will be what, 0, then 1, then 2 for this loop. Okay, and give me 0 value for I is equal to 0, then give me 0 value for I is equal to 1, then give me 0 value for I is equal to 2. Make sense? So it will give 0 first, then there will be second element, then I value will be 1, then also it will give 0, then again it will be 2, then also it will give 0. So that will be list. ये वाला समझ आया? 1D समझ आया guys?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how we got 0 in this. Okay, now let's suppose if we have like same thing only. This is one list. थोड़ा पहले theory समझते हैं, then let us write. So let's suppose we have this list already. If I repeat the same thing for j in range 3, so this same value will also come 3 times. So ये वाली value जो भी value है, this also will be repeated 3 times. Agree with me?
Yes.
So that is only nothing but called as matrix. ठीक है? So this is how we can initialize a matrix also. So what we are doing is what we said that same thing. यहाँ से यहाँ तक, let me copy. Okay, and what I will say, this for j in range 3 and the list. So this M1 is also a list only, but list of what? List of list. And each of it value is 0 only. So this single list also we will repeat 3 times. So this is how the output will look like. And if I say print M1, then yeah, output आ रहा है. So this is nothing but a matrix. So think for it. Meanwhile, I will create a couple of MCQs one by one, as you guys have said. Okay, before even going to MCQ, थोड़ा सा रिवीजन कर लेते हैं. आज बहुत कुछ हो गया. So let us summarize a bit. Okay. So first of all, first summary is, let me do it on the left side. 10:31. We have enough time. So what we learned today is matrix.
Split join.
वो ठीक है अभी. I mean, those were extra class kind of thing. Okay, main what there was there in my syllabus was this one. ठीक है. So split join, I mean, even I'll give you some question on that also, but that is okay. That is small thing. Matrix is like too much for you guys. So let me tell you. So matrix is nothing but a 2D list. Simple terms. क्यों नहीं चल रहा है? 2D list. Okay. Simple term. And this is basically represented like some order n into m, which is called as order, where these are the number of rows and these are number of columns. Okay, and list is what? Nothing but a collection of datas. Okay, for list the indexing start from 0, 1 to n minus 1, and in matrix it start from 0, 1, 2. So this will be what? N minus 1 rows, and for columns it will be 0, 1, 2 up to m minus 1 column. Agree? ठीक है. There will be one left diagonal, which in general represented as MII. Okay, and there is right diagonal, which is little tricky to represent just like that. But what I'll say is start from top right. Okay. And then what did we learn? How to calculate length of, if we say length of M, so this will basically give me number of rows. And if we need to calculate
M of 0.
Okay. Any question, guys? Feel free to ask any question, any doubt, anything.
Oh, what is MF0?
M of 0. This is what you are asking, right?
Yes, sir.
So M of 0 is nothing but M is what? M is a list of list in which, let's suppose there is some list 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there will be another list 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's suppose we have 2 element only. M of 0 will represent this first element of this M. This is basically M. So M of 0 will represent the first element of M, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we are saying is length of M of 0. So length of this whole is what? 4. So that is number of columns in this example. Make sense? Okay. I think we have covered what we have learned today. Chalo, now let me create some MCQ. Okay,
Sir,
one MCQ is up, guys. Attempt it. Yes.
sir, after this, can you once again show your VS Code, that last program you made for matrix?
कौन सा वाला यार?
सर जो मैट्रिक्स बनाया था सर लास्ट में हमें VS कोड में कोड करके
ये 0 वाला?
हाँ सर लास्ट में लास्ट वाला
ये तो दिखाया था ना, वी रन इट ऑन ये वाला.
हाँ हाँ सर एक बार हाँ ये बस
This we have run, no? Any, like, what is the question? You want to explain me this?
नो सर खाली एक बार सब कोड देखना था हमें.
Okay, okay. Attempt the MCQ, guys. And also, guys, so like whenever you give feedback or anything, no, make it like little bit clear so that I can also understand like what you guys want from me. I like basically wants to everyone to understand what I'm teaching.
I think there's an error with the MCQ. I think given multiple answers for it. Haven't selected the right answer. Given one answer for the
Selected
MCQ.
hai na? Selected hai.
There is only one answer to it.
Yes, there is only one answer.
I'm able to tick all of them.
You are able to click all of them. That I am not sure, but there is only one answer, and I am getting like many people have got it right also. I am giving one more, guys. There is another MCQ up. Please attempt that also. Okay, I think many people have attempted. I am creating another one as well, guys. This is based on the split which we have learned today. Okay, that is also up. Please attempt. Okay, already many people attempted. Shall I start another one also, guys? For 24 already attempted. 25. $26. Okay, I think almost everybody attempted. Let I started another one, guys. Please attempt that also.
So the answer is second now.
For which one?
For the just you gave the MCQ.
Sir.
I don't like. I am on this different screen. Let me. We will
Sir, the
discuss
answer
it.
is wrong for it.
We will discuss it. Let me.
Okay.
एक और है इसके बाद में, and then we will discuss all. I think 5.
सर जैसे कोई एमसीक्यू आता है सर अपनी तरफ से अपडेट कर सकते हैं क्योंकि हमारे में बाद में आता है तो कोई कोई एमसीक्यू मिस हो जाता है।
Why it got missed?
सर हमारे में रिफ्रेश जब तक ना करो तो नहीं आता तो
तो
सर
मैं
कई बार
बोल रहा हूँ ना,
नेटवर्क
रिफ्रेश कर लो.
सर नेटवर्क कनेक्टिविटी से इशू हो जाता है कभी कभी।
ओके, तो क्या कर सकते हैं फिर उसके लिए?
So actually the thing even we have a problem, sir. Regarding time, sir. We are it's taking nearby 1.5 minute to reload, sir. In that time, MCQ we are missing the MCQ, sir. So when we miss 2 MCQs like that, we are getting absent for the whole class, sir. We are unable to submit the attendance, sir. From
Submit
last 2
the
classes,
attendance.
I
Okay.
got the same problem, sir.
Okay, so what I can do is let me increase the time of MCQ.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, but what I want is in that case I will not wait for one MCQ time to finish to start the another one. तो फिर
By
नहीं, फिर
yourself,
mismatch होगा ना.
you give the MCQ, sir. We will complete it later also.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो तो फिर डिस्कस करना है ना यार, टाइम इसी में क्लास में डिस्कस करना है. MCQ means that only. So I will give everything together. So for someone who is working, like the internet is working everything, he will do it immediately. For someone it is not working, then he needs to do everything together. Maybe जितना भी 3-4 हैं, it will be, everything will be all up and he needs to do little bit hurry. तो इतना तो करना पड़ेगा. I don't know what is the optimal solution for that. Okay, but I have increased the time and I will also give simultaneous MCQs. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
चलो एक
Yeah,
लास्ट
sir.
MCQ है. I have put 5 minutes so that you guys can refresh. It is up already and then we will discuss all 5 together.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, give me MCQ one by one, sir. One completed after, give me second MCQ like that.
अरे यार, अभी तो फिर दूसरा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है ना.
Otherwise,
5 मिनट दिया है ना ऑलरेडी. 5 मिनट.
answer will mark.
5 minute I am giving you.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is when I am telling that I will start like 2-3 together because 5 minutes are there and these are very easy. It doesn't take 5 minutes. It's like 1 or 2 minutes to solve.
Each question give 3 minutes, sir.
3 minutes, the other type of problem is occurring, like people are not able to refresh and they are not about like able to submit the attendance. So unke liye I am giving 5 minutes. Okay.
You should tell me. You should tell after MCQ live. They will
That
refresh.
I am telling you everything, guys. Every time I am telling you that MCQ is live, please attempt it. And also whatever the problem we are facing, like attendance nahi ho pa raha and all, so I will also discuss with the team what is the right solution for that. Okay. And from tomorrow, like I will do what other people are also doing. Okay, so please attempt, like this one is the last one and then we will discuss. Okay, so second last may I see lot of problem, but rest of others are still fine. सेकेंड लास्ट में कुछ मेरे से गड़बड़ हुई है क्या?
यस सर.
ओके, हाँ, या माय मिस्टेक है. Yes, that is my mistake. 60% people are right. Yes, 2-1 is the right answer. Chalo, attempted 21. Now let me. Okay, starting from 1, the answer is 1, 2, 3. Should I discuss it or let me just quickly discuss it?
Sir, just second.
Okay. I'm just copy pasting things. I will not discuss. You finish your last one.
Sir, done.
Done. 2 minutes are still pending, but still okay. Anybody left to attempt it?
Have you created the attendance?
Okay, let me create also, guys. And attendance may please give the feedback valuably so that it will be good for me also. What is the next topic?
Sir, is there another session about matrix?
No, matrix का इतना ही है. Maybe if arrays are not good enough understood by you guys, I can take one on arrays again. So maybe we can solve another problem from lead code or hacker rank somewhere only on arrays, or maybe if time permits, we can discuss on 2D matrix like 2D array also. That is
Sir,
up to you guys if you want. Otherwise, the next topic would be searching. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, sir. We are not practicing the VS Code, sir, from the matrix. I'm not sure.
Practice so you guys have to do. I will give you coding challenge and also. What is your question?
What is your sir, left diagonal and right diagonal we are not done in the class in VS Code.
In VS Code,
What
we have
now?
not done for left and right diagonal. For I equal to I, J and all, right? Yeah. So similarly, so I didn't do that intentionally because, so I did. Okay, let me tell you why we didn't do that. Where is our left diagonal and right diagonal? हाँ, यहाँ पे है ना. So see, right diagonal is basically nothing but Mij, where the J range is starting from this. But in the VS Code, what I showed you was that for I equal I in range 3 and J is also in range from whatever N and M we have, row and column, we printed Mij. That will basically return all the elements of the M matrix. यहाँ पे if you have seen, this is the output. That program I have like removed. So that is almost similar. That is why I didn't do it. But if you want, I can do it again also. If you have doubt. Otherwise, this is for practice. Make sense, guys? That was almost similar to print all of the output. That is similar.
But when
This
you
is
sir, when you are written before, it is a left diagonal. It was printing all the columns and rows.
okay. That means you have some doubt in that. Let me clear that out. Okay.
Control Z, you can you will get the
Yeah, I know
different.
that. I know that. Let me just create attendance also so that you guys can mark attendance. And so whatever doubt or anything you guys have, please stay and we will discuss that. Okay.
Can we discuss MCQs first and then?
Yeah, creating attendance and then we will do all the things together. Searching is the next topic and the attendance has been created. Okay, let us first discuss the MCQs. That is the right way. So MCQs are here. So that was the first MCQ. Okay. So over here, so we have understood. Okay. So we have understood that if this is I, if instead of K, we have understood that this is I, then we have understood this for I in range 3. That we have understood this will give whatever I it will be give. Okay, so okay, let me just in simple words. So basically, first k value will be what? 0. So the value of first element will be what? K plus 1. Okay. Then k value will be what? 1. Then what will be the next element? K plus 1. Simple enough. And then what is this last element? Because in range 3, what is the k value? 2. So k plus 1 will be what? 3. So that is the right answer. Make sense? Any doubt?
Yeah, if in place of k plus 1,
Yeah.
if it is 0, it will be 0, 0, 0.
0,
right?
0, 0. This is what we understood. We discussed in class.
Did in the class. Okay.
Yeah. If that was 0, that all value will be 0. But let's suppose it is k value will be 0, then k plus 1 will be 1, and similarly it will be output will be 1, 2, 3.
So sir, elements of matrix will be controlled by this k plus 1 or whatever we write there.
Yeah, whatever we write this.
Okay, sir.
If we write here 2, then what will be output?
2, 2, 2.
Yes, simple. बस 3
Let's
times. ये
say-
यहाँ से control
let's-
होगा. How many times? So these are like controlling the columns. How many columns are there? And this is controlling the values. Well, the next, let me finish the MCQs. So this one is how to get number of columns of matrix. So I think the right one was this. So we have discussed in class, we have discussed this length of M0. But what I have told you in matrix, all the elements has to be of same size. So even if you calculate for M0, it has to be same for M1 also. Okay. And that is why even if you do length of M1, that also will be the number of columns. Okay. So that is the right answer. What is the next after this?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
आपने अभी जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन एमसीक्यू में बताया ना, अगर ऑप्शनल में लेंथ ऑफ वो 1 की जगह 0 होता है, तो दोनों में सही कौन सा होता है?
दोनों करेक्ट होगा फिर.
दोनों करेक्ट होगा ना?
Yes. Okay. Next one is like split of by TAA, I think. T हमने discuss किया था class में, and over here I think I gave by A. Same ही example है. So how to solve it? Simple words. So start from this up to we have reached the separator, which is A. तो basically इसका short फंडा क्या है? A को हटा दो यहाँ से. ए को हटा दो और जो भी वैल्यू है उसको अलग अलग लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट कर दो. सो लिस्ट विल बी सी, देन टी बी एंड लाइक दैट. ठीक है. टी बी आएगा, फिर टी एफ आएगा, फिर टी एच आएगा, टी आर एंड टी लास्ट. तो ये राइट आंसर है जो भी ऑप्शन था. मेक सेंस? क्लियर एवरीवन?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let us see what is the next one. Next is this. What is the index of 8? So what is the row number? 0, 1, 2. This is, I think I put it in the reverse order. So row is 0. Okay. So this is 0, 1, 2, and then column 0, 1, 2. So this is 2, 1. So this is second row and basically third row and second column, but the index are 2, 1. That is the right answer. What is next? For I in range 3, print M0. हाँ, ये थोड़ा, if you guys, we haven't discussed this one, but still 57% got it right. चलो ये थोड़ा डिस्कस करते हैं. Where is our board? यहाँ पे. Okay. This one, let me explain you a little bit more and we will discuss over this also. Okay. So what will happen here, guys, that so generally what you can think of is that I value will be from 0, then 1, then 2. Okay, in this for loop, I value will be 0, 1, 2. We can directly replace. So M will be 0, then 0, I value. Okay, then second time M value will be 0 and 1. Okay, then third time M value will be 0 and 2. Make sense? So if in any matrix, if you see, this is our matrix. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we have 0, 0, this is the first element. 0, 0 is what? This one. 0, 1 is what? 0 row, 1 column. 0 row, 1 column, which is 2. Then 0, 2 is what? 0 row and second column, which is this. So this is nothing but row 0. Make sense? So that is the right answer. So let's suppose if we need to print second column, what should we write? Tell me, everyone. We should write print what?
One
Yeah.
I. One I.
Column.
Second column 0 1.
ये for loop तो इसके ऊपर मान ही लो I का. Now tell me.
I comma 1.
I comma 1. Chalo, why? Let us take this from example also. Now this is changing because we need to calculate column. So column fixed है. देखो simple फंडा है. Column is fixed. And which column? Second column. Second column means index क्या रहेगा? 1. This is the second column. Index रहेगा 1. So we put it 1. Column की जगह पे 1 रख दिया. And I will be the variable. So row will be changing. So this will represent second column. And let's suppose अभी simple है. अभी ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ आएगा. So let's suppose if somebody has given some other variable k and somebody has put 3 here. So what it will represent?
Third column.
Fourth basically, क्योंकि indexing अलग होती है ना. Okay. So this will print fourth column. Okay.
So the column comes second and the row comes first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done now. Any question? Somebody was asking that VS Code wala, no? Let us take that. Okay, let me also do this. यहाँ पे है अपना. Okay. So you were saying how to print diagonals. Okay. We said that for I in range basically R, and if we say print M of II. याद है? Okay. So this will give us what? What will be the output? What will be the output in this case? What will be the output, guys?
15912.
15912. Yes. Why is there an error?
Put semicolon, colon in R.
Colon in R.
सर 4 के आगे 4 में
और
लास्ट
for
4
का
for लूप में
Ah,
लास्ट
okay.
एंड होता है ना.
Yes. Sorry for this. Yes. List index out of range. अभी क्या दिक्कत है? Line number 10. Is this print?
सर R की वैल्यू 4 तक जा रही है ना, 3 तक जा रही है. 0 1 2 3 तो 3 तो है नहीं है. 12 को प्रिंट करने के लिए
यहाँ पे
कैसे
C आएगा.
यस सर.
Where is 12 in this?
but then 12 out of range.
Okay, थोड़ा सा इसको समझते हैं. I know it. Even if you know, that is fine. But what is happening here is the output we have taken is 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. अभी इसको सोचो and see what is the left diagonal. 1 से शुरू होगा, then 5 and then 9. यहाँ पे it will end, no? It will not go up to 12. Make sense?
Yes.
As we said, it starts from top left. ठीक है, समझ आ गया? ये थोड़ा और क्लियर. आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ इट हेल्प्ड, बट या अगर यहाँ पे कुछ होता ना, if it is 4x4, let's suppose this has been 13 also, then it will include this. So that is a diagonal. ये तो इसके नीचे ही है ना. Okay, so that's how the 12 didn't come. And now let us suppose we want to print right wala diagonal. So what we will say, so this will basically run I in range. I is basically rows and we will say for j in range C and we say print ओके यहाँ पे ये था
रिवर्स होगा.
डेफिनेशन, ये था इसका स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम
2 minus 1 minus 1, I think.
और वट एवर द नंबर C से स्टार्ट करना है कॉलम से एंड इट विल गो अप टू -1 एंड देन we'll do -1 in this. It will start from C -1. ठीक है. यहाँ पे we took numbers 3 and 3 here, but in this case we have in variables R and C. And now we will say I and J. Let us see if that works, guys. इसको हटा देते हैं to reduce the confusion. And now let us see. So what output we are getting is a little weird. For each I, 3, 2, 1. What is the output? 3, 2, 1. Okay. For okay, I think there was some mistake in that. चलो इसको देखते हैं what needs to be done. थोड़ा सा थ्योरी समझते हैं. I think there is some mistake. Let me just correct it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our matrix. Columns are 0, 1, 2 and rows are this. So we need to first print 2, 0. Then it will be 1, 1 and then it will be 0, 2. ठीक है. So 2, 0. So row will start from reverse order. ठीक है. तो थोड़ा थ्योरी समझाने में मैंने इधर से उल्टा शुरू कर दिया था उसको. Okay. And column will be उल्टा ही बोल रहा हूँ. 2 ये 0 ही रो है ना. This is 0 row, this is first row, this is second row. So 0, 1, 2 and this is 2, 1, 0. जो था वो सही था. Okay. So columns are 2, 1, 0 and this is 0, 1, 2. So I will basically start from 0, 1, 2 and J will start from 2, 1, 0. अब इसका कैसे प्रोग्राम करेंगे कि साइमल्टेनियसली एक ही टाइम पे we need to increment और decrement. ठीक है. तो 4 में क्या करेंगे? 4 let's suppose
I in range.
I in range, let's say यहाँ पे 3 directly कर देते हैं, and then instead of that what we will also say that
in range.
no यहाँ पे 4 नहीं लगाना है, what we will do, J में actually इसको ना इधर इसके साथ ही रखना है, so I and J are doing simultaneously.
सर J तो लेना ही पड़ेगा ना?
नहीं J तो लेना पड़ेगा लेकिन उनको अपडेट एक साथ करना है. You get the theory at least?
Yes sir.
है ना, so okay. So for J in range 2 minus 1 minus 1, ये किया तो you know what is happening. So for I value 0, this again will run 3 times. Then I value 1 also it will run 3 times. समझ रहे हो? तो so what will be the output? 0 2 0 1 0 0. Then again 1 2 1 0 1 1 1 1 0. समझ रहे हो? But we need to do these two operations simultaneously. So I know like the simple funda, लेकिन I think how to do it. इसमें कहीं तो break करना पड़ेगा. Let me just try it on my own a little bit. So basically यहाँ पे एक काम कर सकते हैं कि you guys get the problem कि क्या हो रहा है कि for each value I we are calculating J also, we are iterating over J again and again. तो उससे क्या हो रहा है, we are printing, so for I also we get 3 values of J, for I equal to 1 also we get 3 values of J, and for I equal to 2 also we get 3 values of J. So total we are getting 9 values. So that is not a diagonal, that is itself is a matrix. तो इसके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं कि we need to remove a for loop. यहाँ से एक for loop तो हटाना ही पड़ेगा, but every time थोड़ा सा simple बनाता हूँ. देखिए, so I value let's suppose 0 1 2 है, and J value what we are getting is 2 1 0. So these operation we need to do simultaneously in a single operation. How we will do? We will say for I in range, let's say 3 in this case, or R वगैरह वो करते हैं, and then we will say instead of a for loop what we will say, J is equal to number of columns. Okay, number of column is what, length of M0 वो लिख देंगे, let's see it is a C. So number of column minus I, अभी I क्या है, so what we will do is number of row is 3 है ना number of column, so we will say 3 minus I की value जो भी है वो, so this is I, and then which is basically giving us 3, but एक -1 कर देंगे क्योंकि indexing starts from -1, so ये होगा J की value, and then we will say print IJ. अभी इसको करके देखते हैं. I am not sure if that also correct, but let's try it. What I said was J is equal to, even I am not every time correct guys, even I also needs to try things from my own. And now if we do this, then what is the output? Abhi we get 3 5 7 12, 3 5 7 and then 12. Why? Because यहाँ पे 12 फिर से क्यों आया है? I think R value is 4, no? Number of rows are 4. That is why it is coming here. तो यहाँ पे C डालना पड़ेगा. And this will be total number of, I'm not sure, let us try. 357 आ गया. So that is why it was coming. R value number of rows are 4, no? But this will be like whichever is lesser that we need to give here. So in it, if n and m are, if rows and columns are different, then it is a little like we need to think a little bit and we need to try something. Okay. Even I am also not every time correct. And yeah. So now you guys got it, or like now I can explain it even better. So what we did is, so for I in range C, which is basically the total number of columns, for each column, what we ran was, we said that J value will be total number of column, which is, let's say in this case is 3, okay, minus I ki value, it will be changing, and minus 1. So in this example, I explained. So for I in range 3, so basically first I value is 0. So J value will be total number of column minus I, which is 0, and minus 1. That is why it will be 3 minus I is 0 minus 1, which is 2. Then next time it will be 3 minus, where is my pen? So next time it will be, column is 3. So it will be 3 minus I value is 1 and minus 1, which is also 1. So J is also 1 here. Now I value is 2. So it will be 3 minus I is 2 minus 1, which is 0. So J value is 0. So that is how we got this formula, C minus I minus 1. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Any other question, guys?
सर मतलब पाइथन में अभी कितना क्लास बाकी है सर, क्लासेस?
This is not Python, and this is data structure and algorithms. Python ka class, you guys said that oops is pending, so we will take it at the end once this is over. And my laptop battery is also low. Okay, still 5%. ठीक है.
तो हमने पाइथन का पूरा खत्म कर लिया, मतलब इसके oops तक ही है ना सर पाइथन?
हाँ oops तक ही है पाइथन.
ये सब जो आप बता रहे हैं तो डेटा स्ट्रक्चर हो गया.
Data structure algorithm है. In that you can apply any type of language, whether it's a Python, C++, Java, कोई भी. This I am teaching you the concepts. But we will try it on Python only because you guys know Python. Okay, guys. Chalo then. Bye bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Good night, sir.
Good sir. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, sir. On Friday, you have taken attendance?
Yeah, I have taken. No?
In before 15 minutes, it has been live as off. That's why I want to ask you.
I'm not sure. I have taken it and I have got attendance also from other people. I'm not sure what happened. You can raise a ticket. I know that they 10U people works on ticket, and if you raise any issue, they will fix it.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
सर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर अभी कितना दिन रहेगा सर क्लासेस?
डेटा स्ट्रक्चर तो है यार, लंबा क्लास है, 1-2 months का होगा.
ओके, ये जो डेटा स्ट्रक्चर हम आप बताएंगे, आप सीखेंगे तो वो हम पाइथन में अप्लाई करेंगे ना, मतलब जो
करेक्ट. पाइथन पे ही चलाओगे ना, कुछ तो लैंग्वेज चाहिए कंप्यूटर को समझने के लिए. सो दैट विल बी पाइथन फॉर यू. दीज ऑल आर कॉन्सेप्ट्स.
तो हमारा इसमें तो एक तो पाइथन का ये हो गया, मतलब अभी हम दूसरा पड़ाव में है ना सर?
हाँ, दूसरा पड़ाव में है, यू कैन से दैट.
ओके सर.
चलिए सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
ओके, थैंक यू गाइस. यस, हेलो.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
सर मुझे जरा स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी जरा सिखा हो गया, छोटा सा कॉन्सेप्ट.
यार अभी तो ना बैटरी भी लो हो गई है मेरे इसकी, और we will take it on Saturday maybe.
या ओके.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Bye, good night.